What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Shit, episode 104. My name is Barrett Courtney. I'm one of your hosts here. Joined with me are my great co-hosts and even better friends, the bisexist from Texas, Henry Montiero.
Life is hell.
And over here is my favorite chunky punk, Ricky Baldazan.
What's up, mama?
Now, before I go to our guest who is here this week, I just want to give a shout out to Henry.
Do the whole show without even introducing him.
We'll just like green screen him out. Yeah.
We autocorrect it so it sounds like when Seven speaks on something and it's just a robot voice.
Yeah, it's just a robot voice. Henry, I just want to give a shout out to you for holding down the show last week when I wasn't here. Thank you for that. And you guys definitely kicked ass. Tony was a great guest.
Yes, he was.
You guys had some interesting topics like wrestling, which, you know.
You weren't here. So.
Yeah, it was a great time to do that topic since, you know.
I've just spent an entire topic talking about the Transformers.
So yes, Henry, thank you so much for doing that. And then I was in Cleveland. Cleveland was fun. I don't want to talk too much about it just because I like to hold that stuff.
What stays in Cleveland? What
Yeah.
happens in Cleveland?
Well,
stays in
yeah,
Cleveland.
just like, you know, I put a lot of my life out here on the show. I like to keep some things private. I don't know what this mic stand is doing on the table. We don't need
Put
it
your
anymore.
dick in it. Obviously.
It's too small.
Yes. It is.
Yeah, like the diameter of this is like.
These are just gonna cut into you.
Can we get a fact check?
I have like a really weird like shaped dick for the rest of my life after putting my dick in here.
Do that thing.
And then this week we have a very special guest who we have not seen on this show since for about a year. Mr. Daniel Fielding, the store brand Bruno Mars. What's up, Daniel? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Stop hitting me.
You're the Shasta of songwriters.
So you have not been on the show since before. So we reformatted the show, right? When you were last on, it was like one topic was an episode and whatnot. And then 2016, we changed it. So it's like a weekly podcast. There's 4 topics to every episode and whatnot.
We used
And
to
it
be
breaks-
naked.
Yeah, and we used to be naked and,
Right, yeah.
you know, tickle each other's ears. And
This is, yeah,
Oh, that still happens.
I was here like in the quick review days. That was,
yeah,
that
the
was
quick
mostly-
when quick reviews was a thing,
Yeah.
and that was a terrible idea, and whatnot.
Hell was real.
And hell was real. Daniel, the reason you haven't been on in a year is because you went to UCLA to learn theater.
to learn theater.
To learn theater. How's that been going for you?
It's
Now
been
he
going
can-
great.
What's
now
a
he
play?
can juggle 5 balls.
That's right. Ladies, no.
You can't juggle one of
It's
those.
been going great. Yeah, first year college went by really fast, so that's really frightening. But UCLA is a great fit for me, and
Good.
yeah, I'm excited for the next year. Just meeting lots of new people and
Did you tell the singer
learning
Bad
more about-
Religion I said hi?
learning more about the craft of theater.
Yeah, this year went by because you're getting older now, and something my grandma told me when I was really young. She's like, you should appreciate the time that you have as a child, because when you get older, time flies like way faster than it really does.
And then you're all
so the
grown
next thing
up.
you know,
really want to shout it.
you're gonna
now,
be
all
on your-
grown up.
the next thing you know, you're gonna be on your deathbed.
Jesus.
Yeah, the way
All
my
alone.
grandma put it was, get close to God now or you're going to burn in hell.
It sounds like-
And then put a gun to your grandpa's crotch.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, how's everybody's week been? Ricky, what have you been up to?
Chilling.
Chilling.
Finally.
Like a villain?
Yeah, I heard last week on the show when you guys were talking, you're not working festivals anymore. So
Yeah, done with festivals. Never doing that again. And then I got a week off from work. So I'm
you've just been relaxing.
finally.
We
having
hung
some
out
time
like
to-
outside of this room
Yeah,
for
it
the
was
first time in a
great.
while.
Wonderful.
And that was really fun. We hung out with Tony and
Fluffy
and Henry over here, and Henry and I also hung out with good friends Quentin,
Yeah.
Hannah, and
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Fluffy's always
Fluffy's
there.
always there.
Fluffy's just always sort of just there.
He's like that episode of Community where they went back and it turned out Jack Black was in every episode of Community.
So yeah,
Chill week.
Chill week.
Glad I'm not doing anything.
It was really nice hanging out with you
Yeah,
for like
it was,
that
I
night.
definitely needed.
We,
Those
we
2
just talked
days.
about like we just talked about music and played. I owned your ass in NBA 2K16.
We don't talk about this, man. The way that I remember it, I like slaughtered the field.
Oh yeah,
It
oh
was-
yeah. By slaughter you mean you got fucking dunked on?
Oh, is the point not to make the ball in the hoop?
Oh.
I thought it was just chuck it.
Yeah.
If my teammates knew how to pass a fucking ball, maybe I would have had a chance. But no.
Henry, what have you been up to this week?
Brother Nero!
Nero, the final deletion.
And that's what's been happening.
That's what's been happening. Yeah, like I said, we've been.
I have no explanation.
Right, because you weren't there for the second day that they were.
No.
We made Henry watch the worst thing to ever happen to wrestling, and you already think wrestling's bullshit.
I think all of wrestling is the
this-
worst thing to happen to wrestling.
Even
would
Macho
have made
Man?
you kill yourself. It's like awful.
Brother Nero!
Is it worse than all of the cringe videos that we watched on YouTube?
It's pretty bad.
We watched some really weird
It's
stuff on
17
YouTube.
minutes of hell.
It's pretty great.
17 minutes and 56 seconds of hell.
So 18 minutes minus 4 seconds.
yeah.
17 minutes plus 56 60ths of a minute.
Daniel, what have you been up to this week?
Chilling, but also like recording some original songs of mine, and I work at
Ladies,
Victoria Theater.
ladies.
If you guys want to see a production of La Cage, I do the spotlight there. So
Which is
been
the
pretty-
best part
Whenever
of
you
the-
see the spotlight, you can
That's
be like,
me.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
I know the guy
Right,
who's
yeah.
doing that.
And so
Every
begins-
spotlight's in the exact shape of Daniel.
You go to the show, every time the spotlight turns out, you just
Yeah.
hear a couple people in the crowd go, "Ah."
Scattered claps.
Yeah.
So you're doing original music right now. Is there anywhere? Can we find that anywhere?
I have a SoundCloud.
Pick
I
your
haven't-
SoundCloud, bro.
Yeah, right.
We'll probably put it in the description
I
of
haven't
this video.
posted anything up yet, but I do have a SoundCloud that I'm planning to post these songs whenever I get around to finishing them up, and it's mainly just for fun. Like I'm not trying to go professional. It's just so I have like a digital record of it. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I really want us to put like instead of a link to that, it's like a link to just the BBW Ebony section of anything. Just anything.
Click this link.
His SoundCloud will be in the description for
I should
the
upload my albums
for the YouTube video and for our SoundCloud. You can link over to his SoundCloud. Ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, this is Talking Shit. It's BZG's weekly podcast where we bring in random topics up to discussion and we talk some shit about those topics. If you like that, head on over to patreon.com/BZG. Give us $1 a month and you get every full audio version of the episode early before the episode rolls out on YouTube, where the episodes are broken up topic by topic Monday through Thursday, and before the full audio version of the episode is put up for everybody on SoundCloud. Guys, I have a topic.
No, you don't.
I have a topic, and it's sort of fitting because last week, one of the topics was brought in by your mother about anti-intellectualism, and that was great.
One of the topics was brought in by your mother, and it was eating dick.
And my mother wouldn't know about that because she's a lesbian.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just some real talk here.
Wow.
Just some real talk.
No, she would, just not of any recent.
Good point. So, I went to Cleveland.
Can't eat dick without breaking a few eggs.
What? So last week I was in Cleveland. I was hanging out with family, and speaking of my mother, she was like, "Hey, have you tried the Mac N Cheetos from Burger King?"
Did you say that you fear God?
And I told her no, and she's like, "You know what? That would be a great thing to do for your show." And so
I don't want to do
He takes out a gun.
we're gonna play Russian roulette.
It's like you brought these from your trip in Cleveland.
They're like a week old.
I once had the idea of like we should just play Russian roulette on the show. Final episode.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna each try and review Mac N Cheetos.
You bought these today,
want
right?
that
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Because
These
they
have been-
already look like they have a fungus growing on them.
These have been sitting for like an hour.
Yeah, because we've been waiting on you. Yeah, we're recording a little late, so these are going to be not as fresh as it would be ideal.
I'm not happy.
So you want this one?
I want that one. It looks the least disgusting.
I flirt
Really, with this like cancer growing on the back of it?
Feel the pain.
Pictures on them.
All right, Daniel, which one do you want to take?
Jeez.
God.
I'll take the fattest one. You know what? If we're gonna do it, let's go big.
Wait, which one's the
right?
fat? They all look pretty much the
They're
same.
Pretty... Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, this one. Okay, there you go.
Oh.
And we have an extra one, which we'll make 7 eat after the show.
And we
I'm
have to
like
record him.
open it.
I don't know if you want to just open it down the middle, Ricky. Oh no.
Oh, what if
Which one do
there's,
you
like,
want to take?
bugs crawling
I'll take that one. It looks the most easy to go down.
All right.
Oh,
So
Don't open it.
Wait, do we
Don't
have to
open
eat
it.
the whole thing, or can we just take?
so
a bite?
we're gonna take a bite, And then
if you want to eat
If
the
you
whole thing,
if you
no,
really
no,
love
no, no.
it.
So here's how I thought about this ahead of time. We're gonna take one bite, and then we're each gonna go down the row and just say one word that like expresses like how we think about it, and then we have to eat the entire thing and then discuss. Okay.
You're a dick, dude. I fucking hate this.
If
show.
my word's gonna be fuck, just so you know.
This is my welcome back to,
All right.
to the Bay.
I hate Cheetos in general, so.
So are we ready? Let's
Yeah.
each take a bite.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to.
This is great content for the audio listeners.
Um,
Daniel,
You have to chew really closely to the mic to get the full experience.
I'm getting like
just one word. Just one word.
mold.
Henry.
Fear.
Okay.
Swamp.
All right. Now we gotta
Jump.
each finish the entire thing.
It's kind of hard to swallow.
It's
And I'm not.
it's the aftertaste that's like, or that last little hint of it that's like, whoa. I'm pretending they're not from Burger King. That like we went to a bakery and they had these.
Like the Cheetos are fine. The Cheeto part tastes fine. It's the Mac that's gross.
I knew the Mac would be the gross part.
I don't taste any Cheeto.
Oh.
It doesn't affect me until like the last bit that's in my mouth.
Do you eat the entire thing already?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I
Henry taking it down like a champ.
I swallowed the whole thing at once.
Ugh.
This
It's
whole-
so hard to like. It gets caught in my throat because of that cheese. The
Yeah,
Mac.
well, you have to swallow. You can't spit.
Alright.
Can you put some
Oh,
like
well.
porn groove over this?
If these, we had eaten these when we got back.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would have been fine.
Yeah. They're just a little cold. That's the problem.
No, I can't swallow it. Like.
You can do it, Daniel. I believe in you.
Swallow like the whore you are.
It's
You
not
want
the
to make it
taste.
big in LA,
Is it
Daniel,
right?
you
Yeah.
got to swallow.
It's not the taste.
Just
it's
be glad
the-
it's not in your eye.
the job, don't you?
Get on this couch.
Okay, just don't get it in my eye.
I would say it's not terrible.
No,
It
fuck
was-
you.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It definitely
I
wasn't. as
thought
bad.
I thought it was going to be vomit inducing.
It's not as bad as the Dorito thing
And see-
from 7-Eleven.
And see, that's the weird thing. You guys say you're tasting the Cheeto more. I taste the mac and cheese more. And the mac and cheese wasn't bad. It was just, it was a little cold. And so
a
it
lot of
wasn't
Cheeto.
terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but it was bad. I wouldn't buy these. to
like,
buy
yeah,
them.
no, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna spend $3.
Like I have to be like hella drunk. Order that shit.
These are from Burger King, right?
Yeah, these
I
are.
just buy the fucking chicken fries.
I did buy the chicken fries and ate them. I ate
We
them
all
for
know
myself.
those are good.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Those have been around.
That
People
would've
love
just
it when
pure
they come back.
happiness.
It's the aftertaste. No, like
Yeah.
I taste the Cheeto first, and then you just get that mac and cheese, and that tastes gross. And it's still in my throat right now.
So are the chicken fries like an official part of the menu?
Yeah.
No,
I believe so.
Seven.
Because they've gone like back and forth where they take the chicken fries away for a while and then they're like, oh, they're back. So I don't know if they're because they've been back for like a while. So
I believe so. I mean,
Seven.
people want them enough.
I'm gonna go check.
what,
They're not
what,
like-
what do you need from 7? Oh no, we'll make him do this after the show. Don't worry.
No.
And then he'll take a bite and he's like, I'm never letting you guys in my house ever again.
Honestly, this just made me like want to go home and make mac and cheese to actually just eat.
Yeah,
Makes me
it
wanna go to
was like
homeroom in Oakland.
it just made me want like just more mac and
You
cheese.
know what I'm talking about.
Baby.
With like hot sauce, specifically like with hot sauce.
Yeah.
Oh my god, mac and cheese with
I'm
hot
still
sauce. Is
kind of
the,
gagging, honestly. I'm just
I mean, you gag at everything.
I don't know.
You kind of ruined my
You eat
coffee.
mac and cheese with hot sauce.
I mean, yeah, I don't understand why. So, like, right before the show,
I
someone's
really
like,
wanted coffee.
someone was like, "Hey, does anybody want coffee?" And I was saying, like, that's gonna be the worst thing to have while we're eating these mac and Cheetos.
It's not as bad as like getting the 5-pack that we just had,
Uh-huh.
cutting them up into little pieces and putting them in a bowl of milk and eating them like.
Oh,
It's even worse because that's how you eat mac and cheese.
yeah. So I would say I would give this like a 6 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Yeah, 4 out of 10. I'm
Definitely
agreeing with
a
Ricky.
4. And that's being super.
So
generous.
what gives it points? Like, what gives it points in your head?
The Cheeto part wasn't that bad. Like
And that's so weird. Like, I did not taste the Cheeto part
The
like, whatsoever.
consistency of it is fine.
It's the aftertaste.
It's just the aftertaste that
disgusting.
I see. What was the aftertaste to you guys? Because I didn't.
Cheese.
It was
too
like
much
It was
cheese?
like no, never too much cheese.
I mean, you thought there was no
Well, like-
such thing as too much peanut butter, and look at you now.
Look at you now.
That is true.
You let the dog lick it off you.
but I have challenged my body for cheese.
Okay,
and,
okay.
like I can handle a lot of
So
cheese.
what is the aftertaste?
I think it was just bad. Whatever they used in the mac and cheese was just gross.
Like it was Kraft singles.
Yeah, it'll be
melted down.
it's
I can
interesting
eat
to
Kraft
like
singles.
think about like do they have it
I
on
can
here?
eat Kraft singles. It'll be fine.
64 slices of American cheese.
Does it say on here?
63.
It says dangerously cheesy.
Warning: contents may be hot. Let me
Let me tell you,
they weren't.
it
They
definitely
weren't.
wasn't.
I have to.
They
after
took
an hour
when we
now.
got there. They were like, I felt weird asking for Mac and Cheetos.
Like if the cashier was gonna be
This-
like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah,
This
exactly.
doesn't have. I think that's illegal.
What?
Not having any label of what's in it.
Wait,
Like,
on the bottom, bottom.
They could put arsenic in this, and I wouldn't know.
No, because they don't have a fucking label in the chicken fries. No, I'm just wondering what kind of mac and cheese is in the Mac.
I believe it's just gonna be
And
it's not gonna
Cheetos.
lead to
American
anything.
cheese.
Yeah,
Probably
kind of
like
American cheesy.
American cheesy, yeah.
A little bit, very,
America.
very.
Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say any big brand or anything. So.
I don't. If it was a big brand, it would probably be.
Yeah,
labeled
see,
on
the
there.
mac and cheese wasn't terrible, and that's because it was like, it's probably not a big brand thing. It tastes a lot like
School lunch.
school lunch mac and cheese,
Ugh.
and those weren't like terrible. It wasn't like the.
Son.
I ate school lunch mac and cheese.
Son,
Fuck that.
I
you
Fuck
sound so
that.
poor right now.
I mean, no, but here's the thing. Like I I didn't have school lunch at all when I was in high school, but in middle school when I lived in the suburbs, where I went to like a school that could actually be like financed and have like good lunches. It was like decent mac and cheese.
I'm not having any of that.
I feel like this guy probably enjoyed the pizza that you get at school.
No. No.
The one that came in the
I don't think
box.
there's ever been such thing
Cold
as good
in the middle.
Yeah, no.
pizza school lunch. I don't think
Oh,
it's a
can we
good.
stop? Oh my god. My least favorite thing about school.
The
lunches-
pepperoni on it, though.
The little
No,
cubes. The cubes
no.
would be the
grilled,
cubes.
the grilled cheeses were the disgusting thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Because sometimes the
We never had
cheese
grilled
would
cheese.
Be on the
At
wrapper.
Lincoln, we did.
Again, I didn't have fucking school lunch at Lincoln.
Because you could leave.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. You could fucking leave and go to a good place
You could go to a place with actual food, or more likely, you went to fucking Lincoln Market.
with not good food.
And the guy who had the thing right here on his nose.
Chicken katsu, son.
He got
At
it.
Lincoln
That's not
Market?
Lincoln Market.
Yeah,
I
go
thought you said Taraval.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Going down to
chicken
Nikki and
katsu's
getting
right
that
there.
chicken.
Henry, what are
katsu.
your overall thoughts on the mac and Cheetos?
This is why I have depression.
Accurate. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think they're fucking as bad as you guys are making it out to be.
They're pretty gross.
They're gross.
Like,
I don't know.
have you ever
guys
had Tasia's mac and cheese?
no.
Is this
At-
a
at my,
euphemism?
surprise party thing.
This is a euphemism.
That's good.
That was way too long ago for me to remember.
See, now
was
I'm
really
just
good mac
thinking
and
about
cheese.
that,
Euphemism.
about the Vine where it's like the woman stirring the mac and cheese, and the guy and her son just comes up and goes, "That's what good pussy sounds like."
What?
have you ever heard that?
You haven't-
No.
dude.
Is that a commercial?
No, it's a vine.
I wish I was a commercial. Just that followed by Kraft.
So, mac and Cheetos. Thumbs up for me.
No. What? Thumbs down.
Official thumbs up for BGG.
You
No.
need new thumbs.
I need new thumbs. So yeah, there you go. Mac
That
and
was
Cheetos.
gross.
That was not as bad as you guys
pretty
are making it.
bad.
You guys
There's
are
some
fucking
things that are
being.
good
I
ideas,
fought
like-
in the war, and this was the worst thing I've ever experienced.
Like I loved Taco Bell's when they had the flaming chips within the burrito.
I don't fuck
That
with Taco
was-
Bell at all.
You don't fuck with Taco Bell? Okay, that was good. Like I liked it.
Taco Bell and Chipotle
if
are
I
like
want
a
any of that
disgrace
food-
to our world.
Well, no, Chipotle is absolutely a disgrace.
If I
Taco
want-
Bell gets an exception because it's
Chipotle
fast
is a disgrace, but Taco Bell's okay.
you
Because
live in San
Taco Bell, like,
Francisco. Every
no.
corner's a good burrito
because Chipotle
place.
tries
Yeah,
and acts.
that's the other thing. We live in
it-
California where we have a lot of good Mexican
Right.
food around.
I
here.
have two
That
down my
plus, and if I
street.
really, really wanted that, I can go to my fucking mom's house.
Sure. Yeah. No, Chipotle's a disgrace because it tries to act like it's authentic or whatever. Like it tries to act like it's
Still
authentic.
fucking
Taco
gross.
Bell knows it's
Have you
shitty.
seen the
Like, Taco
have,
Bell
have you
is-
seen the commercial or like the advertisement Chipotle has on their Facebook?
The white is right one, right?
What? No, it's almost like an animated like short film, almost like look like it's done like by Pixar, and it's like these
What
like
is their budget? Jesus.
Chipotle
It
makes
almost
money
looks
from
like
poor
Pixar.
people.
What?
Chipotle makes money from people who are like,
commercials.
I want a burrito, but they live like somewhere in like Michigan or
People
something.
are just throwing money at Chipotle.
But
to make
like
advertisements.
it's like a cute little like short film where it's like this boy and this girl and they each have like he's got like an orange juice stand and she's got like a lemonade stand and it's like
Neither of those
they're
are
es-
Mexican food.
they're like
fuck hard.
they're like escalating of like how to like get customers and whatnot and then it's like flash forward like 20 years or whatever and they both own like big corporations based off of like their like little stand and whatnot and they're all like depressed and stuff because like all of their food now is like over manufactured and they both leave their
like I'm getting
companies
higher.
they both leave their companies and fall in love with each other and
It's like the Your Movie
and they
Sucks
end
videos in the high face.
but they end with like leaving their corporations, getting together, and like starting a food truck with like authentic like ingredients and shit. And that was like Chipotle's like whole thing. Is like we have authentic ingredients.
Gotta help it go down.
And at the end, I was like, wow. I never thought Chipotle was ever going to be nominated for best
That's
animated
a
short.
Chipotle commercial.
It was like fucking 4 minutes or something. It was crazy.
Fuck that. People
know,
are just throwing money at them now.
You know, Chipotle isn't the worst burrito I've ever had. The worst burrito I ever had was when I went to this place in Boston
I mean, it's Boston.
that had
East
burritos.
Coast, East
And
Coast does not know how to like.
And let me
make
tell you why
burritos.
this was the
Unless
worst
you're
burrito I ever had. It had chives in it. They put chives in a burrito.
What are chives?
Those the little green stuff that you. It's like the things that you like cut up and like.
Oh,
put
They
okay.
in.
almost look like green onions.
Like,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
green onions.
You're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna put this in the baked potatoes, the sour cream,
Yeah, exactly.
and the bacon bits.
New York burritos, no,
Well, that's usually green
No?
onion.
no.
I've never been to New York, so I wouldn't know. But I figured, like,
Why'd you say New York then?
Yeah,
You've
but-
never been.
It's like a big city. There's a lot of different.
You ever have a day
ethnicities.
where you just want a
I feel
baked
like
potato?
there's probably someone there that knows how to make a burrito.
I
Mac
just
and
want potato.
Cheetos, A plus.
Nope. Fucking
Mac and
D minus
Cheetos, the
top.
best thing to ever come out of Burger King.
I'd rather have the mac and cheese that you get at the
You just had
Safeway.
chicken fries. Like, how can you say that?
I'd rather have the mac and cheese that you get at the Safeway at 10 p.m. when
Oh
almost
my
everything is
fucking
closed,
God, no.
and you can't even like get like the grilled chicken there, and so you're like, what's the only thing that's left? And like you're not gonna get the Chinese because it's stuck to the pan there. So you're like, hey, the mac and cheese is still here. I'm this hungry. I'm eating it. That was better than this.
I'd rather do what I did last Giants game that I went to and go to their barbecue place right by the slide. And usually they
Gotta be
you, like,
careful,
have to
like
get
when you're a
mac and
horse
cheese
going
with,
that
like
slide.
a like thing like
In the
ribs or
shape of
some
Madison
shit.
Bumgarner's head.
But I gave them $2 and they gave me like the full plate and just dumped mac and cheese on there. I didn't even want that much. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was like all right. Yeah, it was actually like.
Wait, it was really good. No, I was alright.
Listen,
I was
everyone
high
knows
and hungry.
when you go to a
That's what
Giants game, the only thing you get is the fucking garlic fries, my man.
Garlic fries, yeah.
They're all right.
He's a sinner.
They're all right.
Before we kill him, let's move on to the next
Yeah.
topic. You piece of shit.
Next topic.
Dab.